What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
I am a fan of both Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic. And I apologize. Some people will be like, you still don't know how to say Luka Doncic correctly. You still don't know how to say his name. My apologies. I'm sorry. I don't know the appropriate way to say Luka's name. I apologize. Don't hang me for it, damn it. These are two of my favorite players in the NBA. I love both of them. Love watching them play. They're fun to watch. I like their games, though very different. But I believe that Joker is better than Luka, and I think Joker is the best player in the NBA. Joker's not my favorite. Luka's not my favorite. But I think Joker's the best in the league. But God forbid you tell that to a hardcore Luka fan. Whew. Listen, I guess when you look at any player fan base, the most extreme ones can be like this, to be honest. But, bro, some of these Luka people be sounding like Bron goblins. They sound like bronsexuals. I was like, I don't know how I could put this any more delicately. Not that I should put it to you delicately. Not saying that. But it's like, damn. You meet me with this kind of energy. I didn't come at you like that. How dare I say Joker's better than Luka? Oh, these people get irate. They are not having it. The idea of Joker being better than Luka Doncic. My Lord. Say what you want to say. And I could break this down so many ways. You look at both of these players. I'm not getting deep into this. This isn't going to be a long video. But you look at them, and you might look at the box score and be like, oh, both of these guys are stat sheet stuffers. Look at them. They both get a lot of points. They both get a lot of rebounds. They both get a lot of assists. Sure, looking at the box score. But if you actually watch these guys play, they play very differently. They have a very different style. One has the ball in his hands more than Luka. One brings the ball up a lot more. One is basically the point guard, and Luka. Joker, not so much. I've only seen him start bringing the ball up more when Jamal Murray went out and Russ was on the floor, or when Russ was off the floor in Jamal Murray's absence. I didn't like it. It's taking him out of his game and out of his position. I would rather Joker get into his position early in the shot clock than bringing the ball up. But anyway, listen, Luka is a bit of a ball monopolizer. He holds on to the ball a lot. He's gotten a little bit better with this since Kyrie came on the squad, but generally the ball sticks with him more than I would like. And he's a phenomenal passer. He is. He has amazing court vision. He does. But I'm not a big fan of this kind of basketball, especially come playoff time if I'm trying to win a championship. I'm not saying that you can't win a championship like that, but I've rarely seen it in my time watching the NBA, and it becomes easier to guard teams and guard players that tend to play this kind of basketball because they'll more easily load up, and then the rotations are already shorter, and they're going to be able to get away with a bit more physicality, especially when it comes to full court press and double teams in the playoffs. So I'm not a fan of that brand of basketball come postseason, man. It's a hard brand to get away with. And Joker, contrast of that, is a bit more fluid. He's a bit more organic. He's a bit more natural. The ball doesn't stick with him a lot. And he just, more often, he's not looking for an assist. He's just making the right basketball play as like this center hub with amazing passing abilities. And he's a very quick decision maker, especially when he's going into his move, scoring and passing. He just really is. They both are very good stylistic passers, and you can even make an argument that Luka's better stylistically, and it's going to look a lot better at times because he's more of a wing player, right? And he could do a lot of stuff off the dribble that Joker can't do quite like Luka. I get that. But no question, out of the post, Joker's the better passer. I mean, depending on what's your preference, right? Whatever. Another reason I think Luka's better. I mean, also, say what you want. They both flip the box score. But one thing Joker is not is a stat patter. Luka, listen, man. Even the most extreme Luka guys, you guys have to admit that Luka is a bit of a stat patter at times. He cares about his statistics. He does. He cares about his numbers. Largely, Joker could give a damn where his stats end up. He's just going out playing his game. I've seen Luka Doncic literally get frustrated and mad with players for not hitting a shot where he could have got that last assist before the game ended for a triple-double, or him not getting the rebound to get the triple-double or hit the milestone or whatever the case may be. I've seen him visibly get upset on the floor in circumstances where his milestone or his double-double or his triple-double was botched. I've seen it. I'm a Luka fan. I love Luka, but I've seen it. There's another reason I think Joker's better. I think Luka Doncic has some more growing up to do as a player. Another thing, Luka whines too damn much. Whine, crying. He didn't get the call. Whine, whether he got fouled or not. He cries way too much. Way too much. I don't got to worry about that with Joker. If it's a dead ball, okay, whatever. But the fact that I've seen Luka Doncic completely whine on the opposite end of the floor because he didn't get the call on offense, doesn't get his ass back on defense, easy three-pointer for the other team. Easy two-point field goal for the other team. Why? Because the Dallas Mavericks are down. Man down on defense because Luka Doncic is crying on the other side of the court, pouty because he didn't get his way, he didn't get his call. I see that way too often from Luka. Man, what kind of example are you setting for your teammates? And you're leaving your teammates in a bad position on the other end of the floor. I know you don't want to play defense, Luka. I know you don't, but damn, at least get on the other end and get in position. And then I've even seen Luka Doncic so many times when he doesn't get the call, goes up for a layup, whatever, misses a shot, feels he should have got the call, didn't get the call. He'll go ahead and just, before they could run the fast break, he'll just grab the other player. Or just grab him, hit his arm, grab him up, and then sit there and complain. But he does this when he is not in a position to be putting out take fouls. Just last week or a week and a half ago, something like that, Luka Doncic was sitting at like 3 or 4 fouls. He got upset. It was like third quarter. He didn't get the call, and he just grabbed the guy out of frustration to stop the play so he could complain. Well, Luka, now you got 4 or 5 fouls, buddy. It's the third quarter. What are you, an idiot? You're not. I don't think you are. I think you're a smart basketball player, but come on, man. It's a stupid play. It's a boneheaded play. It's boneheaded for so many reasons. Now you put your team in a tough predicament. Now the coach got to make a decision. Should I let Luka play with these 4 or 5 fouls? Trust that he won't catch another one? Which, seeing how he gets seeked out because he's a liability on defense, very well, he could catch that other foul. Or should I put him on the bench and see if we can maintain this lead or stay in the game with our best player not on the floor until halfway through the fourth quarter or 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter? I don't know. It's stuff like that. Or I look at Luka's maturity as a basketball player and I'm like, nah. Everything's not numbers, people. Everything's not, record. Everything's not statistics. I look at stuff like that and I'm like, nah. I factor that into the equation. I don't really see stuff like that from Nikola Jokic. I don't. And it's a constant thing with Luka. It is. I get it. Was Luka Doncic a better basketball player earlier in his career than Joker? Yeah, I know that. But I'm talking about right here, right now. Joker's better, in my opinion. He's the best. Just those things alone that I mentioned is enough to put Joker over Luka. If you're finding it hard to do because they both, stuff the stat sheet. You're like, I don't know which one is better. Points, rebounds, assists. Oh, man, it's tough. Yeah, but this other stuff is not even close. Neither of them are particularly good defenders, but Joker is adequate. I don't think Luka's adequate. Joker ain't out here blocking no shots, but people ain't fishing Joker out like they fish Luka out. That's crazy. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about it. Let me know what you think about it. I personally, like I said, I got Joker number 1. Luka's probably the second or third best player in the NBA, in my opinion. Hell, that's a hell of a compliment, but for some people, it's not enough. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. Catch you on the next one. We out, baby.